Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
#1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma.
Hey, thanks for joining us here. Got about a minute to go, and then we'll get the game started. Announcing today is Morley. You might have seen her on the show, the new star. She's a person, been showing cows all over the state, so she's going to do the announcing for us, the lineups.
Please rise for the playing of the national anthem by the Dale Jazz Band, led by Nick Noble.
All right, we're about to get ready to go. The number 5 Lady Pirates will be facing off against the unranked Wewoka Lady Tigers. And that'll be a good show tonight. Dale Lady Pirates come in 0-2, but they've dropped 2 to higher ranked teams, number 2 and number 3, Nempo and Ladder. Got the student section going, thanks to our Stuco. Got them all in hunter camo and orange hats. Hopefully nobody will shoot a deer while we're playing basketball. They're about to tip off. Fake gets up, gets back over to Kinsey Gill. Tries down the left side. Put it Addie Bell. Addie Bell a couple of quick balls. Technical difficulties here. Hope you didn't hear that buzz. And got a shot by Wewoka, and it is no good. Ball down the other way with Kinsey Gill. Kinsey Gill up to Herman. Herman over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Wewoka and driven up the court by number 12. Picked off by Gill. Good hands. She's driving it down the middle. Doesn't like anything. Over to Herman. And Herman's going to set it back up for us. Wewoka in a little 3-2 zone, it looks like. So we're going to pass around the exterior looking for some shots. Cut in by Faith Wright. She turns and puts one up. And it misses. Addie Bell with the rebound and then gets fouled by Wewoka. First foul of the game, first foul by Wewoka. And that was number 0? I don't have a number 0. Nobody knows who it is. Inbound by Dale. Up to Faith right. She does a little turnaround. Jumper good for 2. Dale Lady Pirates lead at 2-0. Brought down the right side by Wewoka. Drives all the way to the goal and gets an easy bucket. Way too easy. Bad transition by the Lady Pirates there. They're going to have to do a little defense and stop the ball. Inbound Herman. Herman brings the ball up. Looks like they're kind of in an extended 3-2. That point guard comes way out sometimes. Dale's still working around the perimeter looking for an inside shot or a skip pass there. With a drive and a pull-up by Herman. No good. Rebounded by Wewoka. Brought down the middle. Kicked around, fumbled. Herman makes a diving play at it and comes up just a smidge short. Out of bounds. It's going to be Wewoka's ball. Number 2, Autumn. Inbounds to her sister. Number 3, back to Autumn. She looks to drive the middle. Nothing really there. Forces one up, and nobody touched it. Out of bounds. Dale's ball. Faith Wright will bring it into Herman. Down the left side. Once again, in kind of this extended, this kind of 5-out offense that they're running right now. 5 out, 1 in. Faith tries to take it up. Gets a foul called. Probably be shooting 2, hopefully, for that one. Joined today by Sydney Hutchison. She's kind of quiet because she's still figuring it all out, how to talk, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, really nervous on here today, so.
She's, by the way, probably knows way more about this girls' sport than I do. She's played it for most of her life and won a state championship, if I remember correctly.
I did, yes, I did.
Faith Wright knocks down the first one, which is good to see. We have struggled. Lady Pirates have struggled this year with free throws. In fact, knocked down the second one. That's really good to see. I was watching the 8th grade and 9th grade girls, talking with Jordan last week. We were in the 30 percentile range for free throws altogether. So seeing 2 for 2 tonight already is good news. And that puts us right back into this man-to-man press that the Lady Pirates love to throw up. Wewoka struggling a little bit against it. Number 4 brings it up, turns around, shoots one, no good. Brooklyn Rutledge rebounds, takes it down the right side. Holds up smartly, over to Herman, drives the middle, and picks up a blocking call. The 3rd for Wewoka and the 3rd foul in the game. Going to get a sub from Wewoka bench. Number 5 coming in, Alicia Delgado. For, looks like, Mariah Sipes-Louis. So Dale will be inbounding the ball. Herman takes it in to Brooklyn. Brooklyn gets a little tap up, no good. Gets a hand on it, but Wewoka rebounds. Takes it down the right side. Autumn Sipes pulls up, doesn't like it. Girls in a man and pretty effective. It's more like a man zone, isn't it? Does that look like more like a man zone to you, what they're doing right now, or just a zone, a shifty zone?
Yeah, it's a real zone that you try to get in those passing lanes. So it's almost like it looks like a man, but it's definitely,
But we'll look more into the game as it keeps coming. We'll try to identify that better.
Yeah, and they did a good job with it. I think I kind of saw them set it up last week too, and it really, if the opposing team keeps it real high, it really works the front guards a lot. But when Wewoka's driving down the sides looking for the inside, seems to be really effective.
Yeah.
We got a lot of picks hands in the passing lanes last week. Hopefully we'll do the same thing this week.
Absolutely.
Well, ball down on the Dale side now. Skip pass over to Faith Wright and gets a foul, misses the bump.
That lovely lob play,
Yeah. I think everybody in their dog uses it against this zone, this little 3-2 zone, because the backside is so weak on it.
Yes, absolutely.
You can kind of pull all the defenders to one side and get that lob. Faith knocks down the next one. She's 3 for 3 already. Four for 4. Faith Wright, senior, stepping up and showing us how to do it. 6-2 Dale Lady Pirates. And they kind of extend that zone out. Didn't really press, but pushed it up to the half court. Wewoka's struggling. There you go, like you were talking about, Cindy, right? Hand in the passing lane, got a tip away, just couldn't quite pull it in.
Yeah.
Addie Bell couldn't wrangle it in. Wewoka got it back, but nothing really to, drives the middle and puts a shot up. Brooklyn Rutledge gets the rebound and walks.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know either. I don't know if that was like a miss whistle and decided to make call or what. I actually will take the walk before I take the
Yes,
offensive.
absolutely.
She kind of led with the elbow there, so I'll take the walk on that one. They man up a little bit on the inbounds and then get back into this, whatever it happens to be. Contested three, no good. Brooklyn gets a hand on it. Gill pulls it in. Down the right side over to Faith Wright. Looking to run. Gives it across the court to Addie Bell, but tipped, unfortunately, last by Addie out of bounds. Wewoka's ball. 6-2 still. 4:12 left in the first quarter. It looks like he's only running this man-to-man press on a make, so not even an out-of-bounds ball or anything else. I got an affirmative from Sydney there for you guys who can't see it. It's all good. Over to that corner. They like that corner. I guess they're trying to get Autumn Sipes-Louis something. I don't know if she's a shooter or not,
Goodness,
but way deep for her, Autumn Sipes-Louis. And it kind of rattled around and out. We rebounded, but then lost control of it. Out of bounds. Going to be Wewoka's ball. Drew Shirey checking in for Addie Bell for the Lady Pirates. And Wewoka will get an inbounds from the sideline. Long skip pass. Over to, I'm not sure how to say that. Ooh, nice hands by Brooklyn. And caused a turnover. Well done poking that ball out and then getting a double dribble from Mariah Sipes-Louis. Dale's ball. Let's see what happens down here on the offensive side. I've been liking what I've seen so far. I think Coach Smith made a lot of adjustments after that Latta game. Of course, Latta was so tall, it was really, really hard to work it inside any place. Little skip pass over to Herman. Offensive. Unfortunately, the refs kind of looked for that.
Yes.
Kind of block out, and I guess she got a moving screen. That was Drew Shire's first.
Nope, they called it on Faith Wright.
Excuse me, Faith Wright. Thank you. Faith Wright's first and Dale's first. So we'll have to watch that lob pass moving forward. Out to 5 for a three. She takes a look at it off the front of iron, and Brooklyn hustles but doesn't pick it up. Causes a backcourt by Wewoka, though, and Dale will pick up the basketball. 6-2 with about 3:20 left in the first quarter. And everything so far has been pretty much half-court offense. We've been on the line a little bit, forced some fouls, and that has been a big change for what we've seen. Gill shoots from the three and makes it, knocks it down. 9-2 Lady Pirates. Didn't come back into the press, but it's a fast movement by Wewoka. And they like to answer with that hard charging.
Yeah, that's the second time right there.
Driving through. Oh, no. Herman kind of stumbled and had to get rid of it. Brooklyn wasn't ready for it. Turnover. Unforced turnover to Wewoka on that one. Looks like a 30-second from Coach Smith. And I think he's probably going to talk to him.
Full timeout.
Full timeout. Looks like he's going to probably talk to him about, like you said, the second time that they've run that right down the court back at us. We've got to get into our defense a little quicker. But compared to the last two games that we've watched, our half-court offense has really picked it up and it's doing the things that it needs to do. I knew he'd make a lot of adjustments. Coach Smith's a pretty good coach.
Absolutely, yep. Not very many people know, but I played against Coach Smith back in my day when I was in high school,
Yeah.
Before he was at Dale, I played some hard battles against Coach Smith. So.
He had you guys pinned pretty good, did he, on what you were going to do? Yeah. He does a great job. I've seen a couple of his scouting reports, and they are very detailed. So him and Coach Wilson do a good job down there, and I know that we've gotten off to a tough start. But like I said, it was against some really, really ranked teams, higher ranked teams than us, and we haven't quite figured out all our rotations, so we certainly haven't figured out all the things that we need to do yet.
No, and we have up until February playoffs time. You don't want to peak here too early anyway.
That's right. Good point. Good point on that. All right, coming out of the timeout, Wewoka's ball. 9-4 Dale with about 3 minutes left in the quarter. Autumn inbounds it to Alicia. Back over to Autumn. She likes to work that interior. She drives, puts up a little shot, no good. Drew Shirey with the rebound. Nice blocking out there. I saw 3 girls ready for the rebound. Tough little pass. I think we're trying to force a transition when we should be into a half court right there. Both times, the Herman to Brooklyn and that one. We got lucky on that, and it was last touch by Wewoka. Dale's ball. Inbound to Faith. Over to Gill with a wide open look at it again and knocks it down once again. That'll start pulling Wewoka out of that zone a little bit or extending it out, which will really help us out. And we've got an extended zone up right now. Big three for Mariah Sipes, no good off the front iron, and a lot of contact in there. Let's see who the call is going to be on. Number 11, Wewoka. I'm not sure how many fouls that is, but they've got 6 fouls. We will be in the bonus next foul. Shows 1. I'm thinking Eddie's not on the clock today, and I'm correct. We missed that guy. He does a lot of work for us. Oh, 11 has 1 foul. He does a lot of work down there that he does not get due credit for. Oh, nice pass inside to Brooklyn. She turns around to go for the shot and gets fouled. She'll be on the line for 2. There are a lot of unsung heroes here in the Dale Gymnasium and in the Dale campus, though. I'll tell you that right now. This is the first one. Kind of a new sub for Wewoka. For Andrea Shaw comes back in. And Brooklyn knocks down the second. So 13-2 Dale with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 13-4, excuse me. Got that quick little drive I missed earlier, and she did it again and picked up a foul that time from Ju with the hand on the back.
She is pretty darn fast.
She's got a quick sidestep, doesn't she?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think they've done a really good job of keeping her from. She's like a little bit, reminds me a little bit of a running back. If she gets that momentum going down the half court, she keeps it going all the way through the lane, and it's hard to stop once she gets into the lane.
Absolutely.
I think the guards have done a good job of turning her a couple of times before she gets down there, and it's helped us out. Anyway, she missed both of those free throws. Rebound by Brooklyn over to Herman. 13-4 still Lady Pirates. Herman working hard against that pressure. Brings it down the court. Over to Brooklyn. Over to Ju Shirey. Taking a look to drive. Doesn't like it. Over to Gill. Gill back to Ju in the corner. Ju takes a shot for 3, and it is good. I think her first 3 that I've seen. So she just came off of injury last week, and she's still figuring it all out. But she's doing it. She's a good piece added back into the mix for us. And there she goes, driving down the middle and making 2. That was Autumn Sipes-Louis. She has got a great little sidestep. We answer immediately. Long pass from Herman back to Ju Shirey. And no waiting for that extra 2. 18-6 Dale Pirates. And Wewoka back. Oh, man. Wewoka back for the drive. Ju Shirey tries to pick up an offensive foul. Gets called for the blocking, though. That'll be her second. Coach Smith is going to talk to the ref about that one a little bit while we're lined up for free throws here. 1 minute left in the first quarter, and it's good on the first one. Oops. Scored that on the wrong side. 18-7, Lady Pirates. Second one's up and good. It only took her 2 to figure out where that goal was. Quick inbound by Dale Lady Pirates. Down the middle with Herman. Over to the left side, over to Brooklyn, handoff, drive the middle. She goes all the way in, scores, and gets the foul. That was the nice move.
That was very impressive by Brooke Rutland right there.
She's a hard charger, and every once in a while, if you give her a little bit of space, she'll take it.
Absolutely.
It looks like we're going to have a check-in in the last minute, probably to avoid Ju picking up that last third foul. Oh, no, excuse me, Faith. Give her a little break. 23 on their team has 3 fouls already. Cheyenne Hill. Brooklyn's extra point for the old-fashioned three-point is good. 21-8. Lady Pirates, 54 seconds left.
So you had both number 10, Alila Landreth, and number 20, Gracie Waller, come in during those free throws right there. So.
Took out Faith and who was Brooklyn Rutledge.
There's number 2 again.
Nice drive on the right side, but we're doing a good job contesting that shot and not fouling right there.
Yeah.
And kept her out of, oh dear, picked up an easy little walk right there. That was a Herman to Gracie, and then just a little bit of an extra stutter step right there to get her feet under and picked up the walk. 35 seconds left, 21-8. Inbound by number 2, Autumn, to her sister, Mariah. I wonder which one's older. I wonder if they're the same age. They work well together, those two guards. Oh, nice job by, chintzy little foul. I thought she did a good job of turning her, trying to keep her off balance, but Kinsey Gill picked up a little blocking foul right there. She had some contact. It's I like the three-man crews, and everybody we've had here so far has done a pretty decent job.
Yeah.
Inbound by Wewoka, and gets picked by Kinsey Gill. Gets her hand on it, picks it, but we just can't pick it up. Out of bounds for Wewoka's ball again, and they'll get another inbound. 17 seconds left, 21-8. Inbound right to the post. She turns around, shoots it, and over top of Drew Shirey, who really did a good job defensively. That one kind of just rattled in. Herman brings it down over to Gill. Gill looks and doesn't really like anything. Over to Drew Shirey. Drew Shirey shuffles it to Herman. Herman doesn't get a shot off, gets it over to Gill. But but we get some extra time before the buzzer for the shot and still don't make it. 21-10, Dale Lady Pirates. Oh, okay. I was wondering who that was. Now I know. All right, so quick little 1 minute break in between the quarters. What do you think about that first quarter? I like the fact that we're up by 11. I think it could have been more, but I think these girls need a little bit of a confidence booster.
Absolutely, yeah. They are finding the gaps very well in the zone that Wewoka has going on and whatnot.
Yeah.
We're using that high post, which I think is a critical against any zone whatsoever. You have to utilize that high post. So.
Good, absolutely good call. Faith has gotten that ball in there a couple times, turned around and maybe not did anything except collapse the defense up, which has caused corner 3 shots, which we've hit a couple of, and that's probably due to the high post entry. So that's it's a astute assessment there. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think number 2 has 8 of their 10 points.
At least.
I think 2 points were scored by the big post girl on that last entry, and that was the only point scored other than Autumn Sipes-Louis so far. So we'll probably see some adjustments, if not now, at least at halftime. Once Coach Smith sees that on the charts. All right, it'll be Wewoka's ball coming out into the second quarter. We would like to thank some of our sponsors, Boomerang Diners, D&D Trucking, DAC Liners, Bank First, for supporting our athletic programs. They've been very good to help us out. We wouldn't have such nice facilities and be able to broadcast to you guys at home if we didn't have help from other people out there. So, punched it out of bounds by Dale Lady Pirates. We'll get the ball back inbounds. Over to the right corner. She turns and drives. Oh, and maybe, oh my gosh. Drew Shirey was set for days and still picked up a blocking call.
I think at the very least that could have even been player control, not necessarily that.
Yeah.
But goodness.
Yeah. Mariah Sipes-Louis tried the drive that her sister has been doing and being successful at all day. It was definitely much more out of control. And Drew Shirey picked up her 3rd right there, I believe. Unfortunately, we're going to see a massive rotation now. Addie Bell, Faith Wright, Brooklyn Rutledge back in for Gracie, Aliyah, Landreth, and Drew Shirey. Well, she knocks down the second one and makes it a 10-point game. Faith Wright over to the corner. They're doing kind of a spinning high post entry there. Over to Addie Bell at the high post. Big throw. Brooklyn gathers it up. Skip pass over to Faith. Faith drives the middle, pull-up jumper. No good off the back iron. Rebounded by Wewoka, but contested by Dale. Throws it out. Addie Bale got a hand on it, but Autumn pulls it back in, drives, pull-up jumper, and good for 2. Dale enters it quickly. Herman back down the middle, over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn tries to drive the baseline and gets fouled. Autumn Sipes-Louis got a hand on her. I'm not sure, but that might be her first. It'll be 1-1 now. We're in the bonus. So Brooklyn shooting the front end of the 1-1. That's her second, excuse me, and makes it. Nicely done. Second one's up and away and good. So 2 for 2 from Brooklyn. Nice to see that. We are improving on free
Absolutely.
throws.
Brooklyn is, let's see, 4 of 5 today, so
Nice.
80%.
And number 2, all the way down the middle, one big Euro step, a crossover, and puts it in for 2. We have got to stop that. She went through 3 defenders at least, if not 4 on that one. Delaware Pirates bring it back down. Gill shoots a 3 off the back iron, rebounded by number 2, Autumn. Bringing it down, her sister Mariah brings it down the left side, doesn't like it, tries to outbound it, and gets kicked by Brooklyn. It'll be out of bounds, Wewoka's ball. 23-15, Dale Lady Pirates. Inbound by Autumn Sipes-Louis Mariah to her sister, who drives it and walks. I don't know, maybe Brooklyn got a hand on it, I'm not sure. Anyway, turnover by Wewoka. Dale's ball, bringing it down the middle. Herman bringing it down the middle. Over to Faith. Faith looking in the short corner, and then up to the high post. Brooklyn gets it. Nice little one-step drive, turnaround shot. Takes us back to 10 ahead. And that's what you were talking about, that high post entry. Oh, nice drive. And once again, Herman did move on that one. She got caught up and thought she was going to drive. That is the danger of allowing this young number 2 to get hold of the ball. Ooh, excuse me. She does a good job of making you make decisions. Inbounds to her sister. And moves it around, stripped by Herman. She lost her dribble, though. Help her out! Ooh, sorry, can't yell into the microphone like that. All the Lady Pirates were about to leave her there, Sydney. Like, getting all anxious over here, wasn't I? A nice 3 by Faith. Didn't quite go in, but it looked pretty good. Nice and true when it shot off. Rebounded by Wewoka, brought down by Autumn. Drives it in. Addie Bell gets a hand on it and then successfully ties it up. Nicely done. Good effort there. She got a hand on it. It got away from her, but stayed with it and grabbed it for the tie-up. Lady Pirates possession. Inbound to Herman. I'm sorry, I rarely do that, but I got a little out of control today. It's homecoming all, folks. I hope you guys got to watch it earlier. It was a great event.
There's that high post.
Yep, and successfully turns around. Got a real good look at it. You can't ask for anything better than that. We're getting good looks.
Absolutely.
They'll drop for us eventually, and it's early in the season. In fact, today I think they'll drop for us. We did a good job of second effort there and getting it out of bounds on Wewoka, so get an inbounds from underneath. Wewoka gets a hand on it and once again punches it out of bounds. Get Dale's ball from the sideline. 25-15 with 5:31 left in the half.
It's Wewoka's ball.
I guess Herman must have tipped it last one more time. Long 3 from number 3, no good. Hand on it by Faith Wright, out of bounds. Going to be Wewoka's ball again. Can't afford those. I think we might be a little PTSD from the rebounding of Lada last week. They could really get in there, and they were huge. You had to jump. You had to jump and fight for every rebound.
You had to block out and jump up.
I know Faith Wright and Brooklyn and Addie Bell and all of them were in there struggling just to get a rebound. Every rebound they got was like gold. So, Wewoka's got it up top, tipped by Faith Wright, going to be out of bounds. Wewoka's ball. Five minutes left in the half. Sure would like to get it down, transition to the other side of the court. Is this a little man-to-man, or are we just face guarding on the inbounds? What do you think?
It's looked like every time they've had inbounds underneath their basket, we have manned up right underneath the goal.
Oh, nice little lob. Too far, and Brooklyn Rutledge grabs it and brings it in. Over to Herman down the left side. Faith back to Herman. Herman doesn't like it, tries to drive, nothing there. Over to Addie Bell, over to the corner. Gills got an open 3 and looks at it. No good. Rebounded by Brooklyn. Nice job over to Faith. Back out to the perimeter, swinging it around quickly, and Gills got another 2-shot at it. And, rolled in and out and tipped out of bounds by Brooklyn that time. I thought she had a second rebound. Just not dropping right now for this team in this quarter, but we'll get it. It's been a little bit of a slower quarter. We're staying with 10, though. 3, Mariah drives, and not going to get I don't think we're going to get a charge foul. No. I think we're going to have to work on the strips and the punch-outs. Herman picks up another foul on a blocking call, and that will put number 3, Mariah Sipes-Louis, on the line for 1 and 1. No, called it a shooting foul. Oh, my. So it is 2. Missed the front end of it. I didn't think she quite got to the shooting range there yet. And Gracie in for Addie Bell. getting some instructions from the senior right there. It's always good to see the seniors talk to their players. The girls communicate pretty well on the floor. I like the way they do that. Not as much as the boys. My goodness, you can hear them all the way up here. Discussing stuff. So knocks down the second one. So that's the thing that I like about the Dale teams, and I think it really helps them. Over to Gill in the corner for a long two, and then she drains that one, making it 27-16. Puts us up by 11. But the communication and teamwork that we have going between the teams is amazing.
Yeah.
Love to watch that. Long three. In case you didn't know that, it was a long way out there. That was like a LeBron James kind of three
NBA
right there.
Range for sure.
It was way out there, but she left it short and gives it to Dale with 4 minutes left in the half. Brooklyn on the right side. Skip passes it to Gill. Still working that high post. Looks like they got a little mixed up on who was supposed to be high and who was supposed to be low. Brooklyn in the short corner tries to force it into Grace. It gets tipped away. Wewoka picks it up. Gill turns number 2, but she pulls up over to the low side. Gill gets there in time, contests the shot, nothing happening. Long pass by Faith, and Gracie can't quite chase it down, and it's going to be Wewoka's ball. Not bad. Not bad. Got to work in transition a little bit now.
Yeah. Coach Smith calls a 30-second timeout right here. Just try to gather us, to kind of get us on the same page, all that kind of good stuff in the second quarter.
I talked with him last week, and he was talking about the fact that he felt like, especially with this defense, it's really intensive defense, and the girls are moving a lot. He felt like he didn't do as good a job utilizing his timeouts and all of his timeouts to give rest breaks to the girls as he should have. I think he's trying to do that a little bit more. We're seeing a little bit quicker rotations, so I think he's working on some stuff that hopefully will, not hopefully, it is making a difference. I mean, we're up by 11 now in the second quarter.
Well, and especially a team like Wewoka, they only have 9 girls on their team.
Yeah.
If you look on their bench, they have a very short bench, and so we need to.
So keep fresh legs out
Absolutely.
there. Keep pushing them, keep running them, and wearing them down. And they have left a lot of shots short for sure. All right, inbound by Wewoka. And
back to this zone, whatever you want to call it.
Kind of a
passing
trappy,
lane.
yeah, like kind of a pressy, trappy zone. I don't know. And this is weird, though. They've got Brooklyn on the front now and Herman down on the block. So it looks like players are rotating through in different spots. Yeah. Long three again, contested by Herman. 3 girls in there to rebound it, but somehow gets tapped out, and Wewoka rebounds. Up to the front, over to 3, Mariah. She tries to drive it, gets a little shot off, and a foul. Oh, dear. Knocks it down. So old-fashioned 3 possible here for Wewoka. Gracie she kind of went up and under Gracie's arm there. Gracie brought her arm down to try to contest and probably picked up a little chintzy foul. 27-18, 3 minutes left in the half. Mariah Sipes Louis misses it. Oh, man, in and out of Faith Wright's hands. Wewoka gets it back and gets a 3 look at it. Nothing happening, out of bounds, Dale's ball. Those are the mistakes that we need to work on against a team like this. The mistakes we can control, catching the ball a little bit better. But like I said, I've seen Faith do that twice now. I really think that there is a little bit of PTSD. They really had to work hard, jump as high as they could jump just to get a rebound. Gill gets a 3 look at it and knocks it down last weekend. So that's
again, notice that Brooklyn drove into the high post,
right.
And that's where that shot came from when she found Gill. So.
Yep. Pulled all of the defense to her and got a skip pass to a wide open girl. Uh-oh, what was this? Well, Brooklyn gets a hand check foul up top, trying to slow Mariah Sipes Louis down. She'll get to shoot 1-1 still. Puts us both in the double. No, 1 away from the double bonus. 17 total fouls right now in the half. 8 for. No, excuse me. I don't know. It was 8. Now it's 11. I'm not sure. Not sure how many we have. We have close to 20 fouls. It's pretty evenly matched, about 8 and 9 apiece. I think the Pirates have 8 and Wewoka has 9. So
it's definitely something I'll do a better job of keeping track of next half.
Yeah. 30-19, Dale Lady Pirates, and got a pick ball. Gonna get some substitute. Aliyah Landreth's coming in for Faith Wright. Faith needs to regroup herself real quick. It's a solid substitution right there. little bit of butterfingers, which is unlike that senior. So back into it now, up top. The guards for Wewoka looking to do something and forced to walk.
I think that's
Tough
credit
defense.
to, you talked about Brooklyn Rutland is now up at the top of that zone. She is so long-armed and long-legged that it is so hard to pass around somebody like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she is causing some of those turnovers, even if they're not directly just throwing the ball to her.
Yeah. And Herman adds a lot of speed to that block. Gets out. They've been trying to that three-point from that side.
Yeah.
So smart move to make that rotation, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good call. Long three from Gracie, nothing happening, but rebounded by Gill. Brings it out, nobody there. Up to Herman on the top, over to Brooklyn. She tries to drive, doesn't like it. Out to Gracie, over to Aliyah, back to Herman. Aliyah is Aliyah Landreth, right?
Okay, yep.
And over to Brooklyn on the three, and knocks it down.
Pretty shot right there.
It's kind of a crucial three, too. That puts us back up to 24 ahead, actually. And forced another turnover. That was Herman and Gill, the McKenzie twins. Can you call them that?
I don't know.
Because we kind of like, it's kind of Kinsey and
Kinsey
McKenzie.
Gill, and then a lot of people call
Mac.
Yeah, we call her Mac, and so
Mac and Kinsey.
Yeah.
So if you could call it McKenzie all as one, right?
oh,
See
there we go. Yeah, pretty clever, Mr. Tarpey.
Oh, well, that's like an old dad joke right there. Sorry for you guys having to listen to this at home. We'll get back to the ball game here. Gill's got it up top. Dale ball, 33-19, led by Dale. Nice little pass from the high post. Almost got a drive. Nothing happening there. Blocked and rebounded by Wewoka. Driven hard down the middle by number 12. She steps back, doesn't like it. Into 4 for the shot. No good. Gracie rebounds. Out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn crosses over and gets picked. And easy layup blown by Wewoka, number 5. Brooklyn gets the rebound, brings it down inside to Aliyah. Ooh, Aliyah makes a rough pass over to a really contested Mac.
Yeah. She just was trying to get rid of it right there. She had Gracie right behind her that she could have passed to, but I definitely understand not being able to see the open person sometimes. So.
Spatial awareness is sometimes tough whenever you feel like you're way under pressure.
Yes.
And that's what the way we've kept Wewoka most of this game, I think, way under pressure. That's why you see shots like that.
Yes.
Really bad shots off the backboard. We've just got to pull that rebound.
Yeah.
Number 4 gets a really sloppy, easy garbage bucket on that one. Puts Wewoka up. But she stayed there. 34 seconds left in the half. Bounced off Herman. Recovered by Wewoka. Good job contesting it.
Yeah.
And knocks it out of bounds so that we can get all of our defense down there, thank goodness. 33-21. 28 seconds left. Like to end this on a positive note. Wewoka's ball right now. Brought inbounds by Autumn Sipes-Louis. And running a little man-to-man at him. Again, lob over the top.
Lob into the post.
Yep,
They have done that 2 or 3 times. Just
that one, it worked that time, unfortunately. Got it just right up over top of Gracie, and she knocked down that 2. Brought it hard back into Gill on the left side. Drives it for the 2 and drops it in. Nice answer by Dale Lady Pirates with 11 seconds left. Sipes-Louis pushing hard and gets a block by Gracie. Lyle Landreth gathers it up. Doesn't get it any place, but that's okay. Time expires and no shot. We're okay with a 35-23 lead going into the half. The Dale Lady Pirates. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Until then, you can keep an eye on some of the commercials and sponsorships we have.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our
And
communities. Because we're in your communities, with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities. Because we're in your communities, with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training
Okay, welcome back. We are starting the second half now. Third quarter is going to be Wewoka's ball coming out. 35-23, Dale Lady Pirates. And they're in a jump, trappy off defense. Steals the ball by Herman over to Brooklyn Rutledge, pops it up for a layup off the front of the iron, rebounded by Wewoka. Stolen right back by Gill, and over to Herman, but tipped away by number 4 in Wewoka and picked up by her. Drove down, nothing happening, tapped around, and then pulled out by Autumn Sipes. So I'm trying to get this volume right. And Wewoka for a 3 off the front iron, rebounded by Gill. Over to Herman. Up the right side. Back over to Gill for a long 3. No good off the right side, and out of bounds. Going to be Wewoka's ball. So no score so far in the 40 seconds we played third quarter. Wewoka pulls the ball out. I'm not exactly sure what he did on that first defense, but it looked really trappy for a second. They're back into their standard defense. They've got number 2 stopped at the top of the post. Brooklyn gets a hand on it. Ooh, gets punched in the face. She keeps a hand on it, but Wewoka recovers it on the far half. Into Autumn for a spin move, 2-point, no good, rebounded by Herman. Down the right side, looking forward, still driving, up to Addie Bell. Addie can't handle it, out of bounds, Wewoka's ball. Inbounded by Wewoka. Still scoreless in the third quarter. Everybody's scoreless. Over to Autumn, who drives it in for a 2, pops it up, no good, rebounded by Brooklyn, and she runs off with it like Westbrook on the
Yeah, but they called
right
they called a foul before she.
Nice. I'm very glad about that. So got hooked up on the arm. And first foul of the quarter. 23 picked up her 4th foul. Did she get 4 fouls?
I believe so.
Wow. All right, so Cheyenne Hill, their kind of big forward, gets pulled out of the game with number 4 there real early in the third quarter. Big skip pass by Brooklyn over to Gill, over to Faith Wright on the side, looks at the 3 and airballs it, rebounded by Wewoka. Not handled well, but gets it out to number 2, Mariah Sipes-Louis down the sideline and then walks for a Dale turnover. Sometimes, you ever notice how sometimes you come out of the half and, like, both teams, all teams, and you, like, revert to, like, super sloppy basketball before you, like, get your legs back? Like, it takes a minute or two to get back into it. Well, here we are, 2 minutes into it, and we actually look like we're settled now, which is good. So, offensive by Addie Bell.
Yeah, she was moving on that screen, so good call by the ref, unfortunately. They've been calling that a lot, especially against the Latta game, you think. We would start to focus for sure on being set. Hopefully we'll get there. But
yeah. He's running a nice little screen around play, it looks like. Number 3 with a long 3. No good. Gets her own rebound, though, and drives it. Doesn't put it in, but picks up a foul. Second for Dale. And, oh, wow, that was an offensive foul by number 4 on Wewoka. I didn't see that one. There must have been a back screen or something that happened.
I think she was posting up and she kind of just kept moving there, but nice drive by Kinsey Gill.
Nice second effort by Brooklyn to tip that away from the Wewoka rebounder and get the ball back for Dale. And they're back out into kind of an extended cutting offense here that they were running the first half. Kinsey Gill drives it in for 2, no good. Brooklyn gets a hand on it but doesn't pull it down. Wewoka gathers the ball up and takes it into Autumn Sipes-Louis, who drives, Euro steps, puts it up, no good. Addie Bell rebounds but gets tied up. Going to be Dale's ball? Dale's ball. 35-23 with 4:57 remaining in the third quarter. Inbound to Herman. Herman brings it down, sets up the offense. Skips it over to Addie. High post into Faith. Faith turns around, sticks it in number 2's hand, and rebounded by Wewoka, who dribbles it over her head and gets recovered by Mariah Carey. And like I said, just weird, sloppy basketball coming out of the half for both teams. Lob to 4, gets fouled, doesn't hit it. Going to be Faith Wright picking up the foul. And probably puts 4 on the line for 2. So I'd like to see us get settled in a little bit and play some basketball here, because we are, even in this disorderliness, obviously better than Wewoka. I mean, we're moving the ball better, we're pushing in better. We just haven't. Drew Shirey checks in for Faith Wright.
Yeah.
Just haven't been able to capitalize on anything here in the third quarter yet. And neither has Wewoka. She misses both of those. Brooklyn Rutland gets the rebound into Addie Bell. Addie Bell over. Oh my gosh. Addie Bell with a walk. And got a substitution. Gracie in for Addie Bell. Wewoka inbounds it. Brings the ball up. 24. Air ball by Wewoka for the 3. Herman gets the rebound. Driving up the right side. Sets it up over to Drew Shirey. Down to the corner with Gill. She looks in at Brooklyn. Back over to Drew Shirey in the corner.
That high post is still wide open. We got to utilize that like we did in that first
They're kind of dropping
there
fat. There it is, into Brooklyn. Gets hung up and loses the ball. Wewoka recovers it and drives it back down, settles themselves into their offense, which is basically give the ball to number 2 and see if she can do something with it. Passes it in. Drew Shirey gets a hand on it and then gets the ball tied up. Not sure about that tie up. I didn't see a whole lot of.
It was very quick for sure.
See a whole lot of contact on both sides with that. 24-35. Dale Lady Pirates still leading with 3:41 left. And Wewoka gets the ball, inbounding to the corner.
There's already an adjustment you could see by Coach Smith.
He's doubling that lob.
Absolutely,
already.
Which I think is a great job by him and Coach Wilson of doing that. So
he's actually stacking the ball side. Not only doubling that lob, he stacked the ball side because it looked like he went with the secondary. Their secondary option is out to the corner and then back into the inbounder, who is their best player. And they had that passing lane covered up as well.
Absolutely.
So nice job there.
Still trying to get the lob, but they still had to get it to the high post to do
and
that.
Dale picks up a foul. Kinsey Gill, I guess?
Yeah.
No. Dale's fourth foul. Kinsey Gill's second. And Wewoka gets to inbounds it again. Over to the corner. Nothing going. And a push off by Wewoka, number 3, on Kinsey Gill. So Wewoka's third foul. Dale's ball. Interesting game out of the half so far. Herman brings it up. Set up into an offense over to Gill in the corner. Herman through the lane up at the high post. Doesn't like it. Brooklyn over to Chu Shirey. Back to Kinsey Gill over to Herman. Herman drive over to Gracie for the 3 and missed it by a bit. Tapped around and finally pushed out of bounds by Dale. Wewoka's ball. Timeout, Wewoka's coach. It's going to be a half timeout. And once again, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Vision Bank and Aaron Caps, Bank First Insurance. I'd like to have a little insurance against this third quarter, that's for sure. The Dale Lady Pirates have not looked good the last 3 third quarters that I've seen them in. But not looking bad, just not gathering it up and getting themselves set where they were. They went into the half, I thought, looking very strong, very solid, moving the ball well, playing tough defense. They're still playing tough defense, but we just can't get hold of the ball.
Those turnovers right off the bat, sometimes it gets very easy to kind of play how the other team is playing, and Wewoka kind of likes to play super fast-paced, and they have lots of turnovers that we have forced, fortunately, but unfortunately for us that we kind of have mimicked that in a sense on our offensive end.
True. Good call on that. Wewoka inbounds the ball to number 3, Mariah, and then gets fouled. Hip checked, I think, by Gracie. Yep. She's going to pick up.
Should be her second.
Her second foul. And Wewoka inbounds it. 5 fouls for Dale and 3 for Wewoka in this third quarter. 2:55 left in the quarter. Wewoka tries a different line look and gets the post move. Easy 2 points. Dale returns back into Faith in the post. She gets a nice turnaround and a nice easy 2. So, like you said, kind of mimicking, but we answer the 2 quickly. Yes. Hopefully that'll get us back into the zone. Number 2 drives it down, misses that little floater that she's been getting. Faith gathers it up over to Brooklyn, pushing hard down the right side. Crosses over to Gill. She steps around, puts in an easy 2. Gets us back where we need to be. So play the transition ball right there really, really well.
Absolutely.
Actually made a difference that time. Back into our defense. Wewoka trying to break it with that dribble. Oh, no. Too easy of a shuffle pass into the post.
Well, notice that Wewoka made it to the high post, and it, once again, got a pretty nice shot right there.
Over to Faith at the top, and Kinsey takes a look at the 3. Nothing happening, but rebounded by Herman. Oh, she tries to outlet to Gill, but Gill had moved up the line, and Mariah Sipes Louie picks up an easy steal and brings it down the court. Crosses it, and Herman gets a hand in the passing lane, picks it off. It's 3-on-2 now. Herman, Brooklyn, and Gill. Gill gets it, goes up for the 2, and gets fouled. She'll be on the line shooting 2. Gill puts the first one in. Makes this an even 40. Speaking of 40, I wish I had $40 I could put in First National Bank or Vision Bank right now. I'm not as good as those really good announcers. And she knocks down the second one too, but we really do appreciate our sponsors a ton. 41-27 Dale Lady Pirates with 1:38 in the third. Wewoka bringing the ball up.
Whoa.
Very large lob throw, I think, and went out of bounds. Dale's ball. Dale inbounding to Herman. They're way pushed up in this zone. They've got the point guard at the half court. Picks her up one-on-one. Herman handles it easily and gives it over to Ju Shirey. Big skip pass back to Herman for the three. Oh, no. The three was good as well. We're going to get a foul call, a push call on Wewoka.
Yeah, the refs had to kind of talk about it for just a second, but
they will signal the three good.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
And we'll get the ball back because of the foul. So.
Nice. That's what really helps with a three-man crew versus a two-man crew. Sometimes a two-man crew is so chaotic out there you don't have time to be looking at everything. Well, the down low man on the three-man crew saw the three go in, saw the continuation, and went up there and made a call, which is really good. So Dale gets the ball back, gets picked off by number 2, Autumn Sipes-Louie, who is dribbling up against 2 and throws it forward with a pull-up jumper by Wewoka, no good off the rim. Brooklyn comes up with the ball, 2-on-3, looks like. She's driving hard. Pass off to Ju Shirey with an open 2 look, and she makes it. 46-28. Now we're getting into a groove. 40 seconds left.
Took about half of the quarter, but we're finally getting there. So
starting to look like we did going into the locker room at the halftime. And like I said, sometimes it really takes a while to get your legs back under you. You probably know that more than we. The rest of us do. Wewoka puts it off the front iron, rebounded by Faith, and we pushed hard up to Ju Shirey. Misses an easy 2, gets her own rebound over to Gill. Gill doesn't like it, takes it back out for set offense. Faith for the 3 and knocks it down. 49-27, Lady Pirates with 23 seconds left in the third. Here's the crazy thing about basketball. It's such a momentum game. Driven by number 2, Eurostep, no good. Tapped away by Faith, picked up by Herman, forwarded to Brooklyn down the right side. She's driving hard into Ju Shirey over to Gill. Gill for the 2 and drops a little heavy. Brooklyn gets a nice rebound and puts it back up. And puts us done with the quarter. The thing about basketball that's so different playing versus watching is playing. It's such a momentum game. They had a lot of momentum going right there. They were feeling really good, and here's the break for the quarter break.
Absolutely,
so do they come back out with it? Do you feel like they're feeling good, or do we come back out like we came out of the locker room?
Right.
That's really the thing about basketball.
I don't know. I mean, if you're Dale and if you're Coach Smith and Coach Wilson right here, I mean, you are convincing those girls to take that momentum and go with it, because really, I had somebody tell me when I was in school that momentum is just two good things happening back to back.
Yeah.
And we've had about 5 happen.
Good call.
So.
Good call. And it's made a huge difference in the score. Look at this, 51-27. We've increased the score to 14, if I'm right. I don't know. I got the math person right here next to me. So
14.
24. Excuse me. 24.
Okay.
Almost double their score.
Yeah.
And we were only up by 11 coming out of the half, I believe. So really good job. Like you said, more than 2 good things happening back to back. A lot of momentum. Like you said, we know that Coach Smith and Coach Wilson were telling them, hey, carry that forward. Going to have some different girls coming back into this quarter. Looks like Aliyah Landreth is in for
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn's going to get a little bit of a rest. So inbound by Faith over to Herman, who gets picked up immediately by their defense. Back to Faith, to the corner with Laya. Back over to Faith, to the top of the key. Faith looks at the 3 deep, doesn't go, gets tipped away, but Wewoka gathers it up. Autumn Sipes-Louie going to have to slow her down, and Gill does, and they double team her, get a hand on the ball, and really get her off balance. So there's no way she makes that shot, even though she gets that shot off, which is unbelievable to me. She was basically triple teamed, and they had a hand on the ball before she ever even got it off her hip. Gill with the 3 from the corner, doesn't go off the front of the rim, bounced around Ju Shirey with the rebound, back over to Gill. Gill takes the drive this time, puts it in for an easy 2. Inbound by Wewoka, up the court, over to her sister, gets picked off by Gill. Gill drives hard, 2-on-3. Doesn't like it, waits for Ju Shirey down the middle. And over to Faith for the deep 3, and no good. Gathered back up by Aliyah Landreth, and gets a walk call, unfortunately. Lands poorly and drops down for a quick turnover to Wewoka. Nice job getting in the right position. Unfortunately, she had a lot of people contesting that and just pushed, not sure pushed down, or it's hard when you get all mixed up in there sometimes to actually land on your feet, isn't it?
Yes. So we had Gracie Waller come in for Kinsey Gill. pair interaction.
Wewoka brings the ball down into a set defense finally. Over to Autumn Sipes-Louie, and she proves she can knock down the three as well as hit that Euro step too. My goodness gracious. Gracie puts a 2 up. Looked kind of good there for a second, left it off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Wewoka. Wewoka drives hard, pull up 2, no good. Gracie with a rebound over to Herman. Herman down the left side. Looks forward to Faith over the top of him. She gets an easy layup and makes it.
That was a beautiful pass. I mean,
it was just right over the top of that girl's head. That was pretty. And then Faith actually made it happen. Rolled around a little bit, but went in. Now they drive down. Nothing happened. And Herman with the rebound and moving back up the floor. She's double teamed up forward to Faith. Faith turns right into a defender and picks up a walk, unfortunately. That's a hard move to make when you catch the ball and you turn and there's a defender right there. That girl, number 3, Mariah Sipes-Louie, did a good job of positioning herself well. Wewoka back with the ball. Guards moving quickly. Shot, 3-shot, no good. Tapped around, rebounded by Autumn Sipes-Louie for a 3, no good. Faith Wright gathers it up. Forward to Elia Landreth, back to Faith. They're going to set it up. Jushiri on top over to Herman for the 3. Off the back iron, Elia Landreth tries to track it down and gets fouled for her efforts. Nicely done.
Well, notice as we have gone through this middle of the second half, those kinds of things, we are running transition a lot more, and that actually helps us because Wewoka has so few of girls and everything else. And Coach Smith always does a great job of conditioning our girls, and we're just tiring them out. You can see they've got their hands on their hips. They're just exhausted. But our girls are now, fresh, and he's rotating people off the bench. He's doing a great job with all of that.
He just brought Addie Bell in for Ju Shirey to give her a rest. You are correct. And they really are looking tired. We're moving the ball really quickly around the horn there. 3 swings around and still got a chance at the rebound. I don't know why Gracie got called. It would look like a contested ball, but she maybe had her extra hand down or grabbed her or something. I don't know. Anyway, Gracie picked up her 3rd, I believe. And Wewoka's ball. That puts us both in the bonus. Next fouls will be one-on-ones for either team, either or both teams. 55-30, Dale Lady Pirates with a 3, deep 3 by Wewoka, no good. Rebounded by Elia Landreth, falls again and gets a walk. Wewoka's ball. Brooklyn checking back in for Mac.
Yep.
Mac Herman there. And we'll get another look at it.
Another lob.
And turnaround jumper, no good. Nicely contested, rebounded by Brooklyn, but man, they are all over her. And no foul. Looks like it's going to be a tie-up. Is that what they call it, a tie-up?
I believe so.
Okay, Wewoka's the ball. They'll get another chance at this lob. It's a kind of a line lob. And Brooklyn gets called for a foul. Looked like kind of a line lob, so everybody's kind of moving towards the.
Yeah, and then that post girl takes that backside, and she just tries to get that backside block shot right there. So
tries to move around him. Anyway, Brooklyn fouled Mariah Sipes-Louie. Her 2nd foul sends him to the line for a 1-on-1. Mariah misses the first one, rebounded by Elia Landreth. Keeps her feet that time, out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back over to Elia. Elia back to Brooklyn, who sets it up on the top, over to Faith for the deep 3. And it's good. Had her feet set. Nobody really around. Brought down fast by Autumn Sipes. Driven in there. What in the world? Shot was missed. We had 2 rebounders in there. I guess they went up and over. Yeah, number 2. Autumn Sipes-Louie pushed in, trying to get the rebound, and that'll put Gracie on the line for a 1-on-1. That's her 4th foul, by the way. They are in deep trouble on their.
On the offensive side, if she goes out, I mean.
Well, like you said, they're pretty thin on their bench, and they have not rotated much. Gracie puts in the first one. Have not been able to rotate much, and it's been beneficial to us to be able to sub in and out a lot. So she gets a 2nd shot at it. And puts that one in as well. Nice job by
Again, free throws. We have done such a great job of our free throws this evening.
I think it's made a big difference in this game.
Absolutely.
Not only from like a point perspective, but like you were talking about, it's a good thing,
Yes,
right? So it
yeah.
adds to the momentum. Nice little steal by Addie Bell. Forwarded to Faith, over to Gracie. Gracie can't quite handle it out of bounds. Going to be Wewoka's ball. Looks like we're going to get 2 subs in. Brooklyn and Faith will be going out. And
Got Cicely Shirey and Lady Cobalt going in.
Laney
2 juniors, so.
And they'll be handling the front of that offense right there. So they're the 2 guards. They rotated into the guard position. A lot of activity up there. Number 3, Mariah gets it, drives around, goes for the shot, no good. Rebounded by Wewoka, put back up, no good. Tipped around, brought down by Wewoka finally. Turnaround jumper, and it drops for 2.
It's one thing with these, we kind of have a smaller lineup in a little bit. Not that we're huge or anything, but those 2 guards are smaller than
back
we
on
were.
their side. So Addie Bell in the middle, doesn't like it, gets it out to Gracie. Gracie drives, spins, pull-up jumper, no good. Tipped by Elia Landreth, rebounded by Addie Bell, back out to Gracie for the 3, no good. Gathered up by Eliath, falls.
Man, Elia just has a nose for the ball. If she can just keep on her feet, she will.
She really does. She tracks that thing. She hunts it down. She really does. I think that's a big part of why she doesn't keep her feet is because she's actually in motion when she gathers up the ball. And most of those girls are standing there to gather it up, whereas she is actually moving and hunting it down. So, like to see that. Hopefully she'll learn to get that front foot planted and not get the turnover after the great rebound. Brought down by Wewoka. Number 2 still in. Pull up. Oh, I thought Gracie had a nice block there, but picks up the foul instead on Autumn Sipes-Louis for that. Looks like I'm sure it's going to be 2 shots. That was definitely a shooting foul. Gracie's 4th.
Yeah.
Dale's 8th foul of the game. 60-32, Dale Lady Pirates. We were increasing the lead there for a little bit. Now the momentum has slowed down a little bit. We're 3:16 left in the 4th. She misses the first, front end of that. 2. Second one up, and no good off the back iron. Punched around by Gracie, but gathered up by Elia Landreth up to Cicely Shirey over to Gracie. Gracie drives, nothing happening, brings it back up to the front, and gets fouled. So she'll step up to the line.
And that is number 2's fifth foul.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was like I'm just ready to be out of here or not. With 3 minutes left in the game, she hustled hard. She had, I don't know how many of their points their 32 points she had, but she had a lot of them. And if she didn't have a direct hand in making the points, she was certainly setting it up. What a hustler. What a stellar young lady. And Gracie misses the front end of that one. Gathered up by Wewoka, brought down hard by 23. Forward to 12, misses the goal, and Gracie gets the rebound. Over to Cicely. Cicely down the right side, over to Laney, and Laney picks up a walk. Just an extra stutter step in there. Oh, I'm sorry. We got another sub in there.
Yeah, so I'm going to claim, well, Wewoka just hit it down 3 from number 5 there. I'm going to claim the newbie card, even though it's my second year here at Dale. Number 3, I believe, is Avery Watkins, and we missed her coming in, so I apologize for that. But
number 3 gets another look at the 3 and doesn't make that one. Rebounded by Cicely Shirey, who is immediately overcome by 3 Wewoka girls. I mean, she was just surrounded.
Yeah, but she can't shove off like that. Poor Cicely, man.
Kind of pushed off a little bit, trying to find herself some room.
She did, yeah.
Picks up the foul. Offensive foul shouldn't be a shooting foul. Should be an out-of-bounds foul, right?
Yeah. Oh,
they're going to give her a shooting foul? I didn't know an offensive foul could be a shooting foul. Strange, but here we go. It's a new world. I don't know the rules maybe as well as I should have, but I'm not sure how you give like a charge foul to that.
well, usually whenever they call player control and stuff, it is not a shooting foul.
Yeah.
And so maybe, it was the little shove and whatnot. Yeah. Maybe that's why it was the way it was. So.
And she missed the second one. Gathered up by Elia Landreth up to Cicely Shirey, who's double teamed again and needs to pivot out of there, but gets a tie ball and Wewoka's ball. 2:06. I think the guards are leaving her awfully early to have a 2-on-1 thing. She needs to have 2 passing outlets versus just one that she's got right now.
Yeah, it's always frustrating when the teams start to press your second string that we have in, and that's always frustrating because second string likes to look at first string and kind of see how to break the press every once in a while, but it's very frustrating for Coach Smith and Coach Wilson, I'm for sure, for that happening right there. So
hence probably the timeout right there to talk with them a little bit and get them resettled, refocused, and finish this up. Finish this last 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So Laney bringing the ball in. And we are definitely in a press breaker. They're in a man-to-man, looks like.
Oh.
Into Cicely Shirey. Takes it down the middle. And gets a travel call. Wewoka's ball. This is where opposing coach might want to be a little careful.
Yeah. I mean, Coach Smith is being real nice by not putting back in starters and just going to pound people. But
they put the lob in there, and looks like Laney picked up a foul.
I think that's who they called it on. So.
She must have smacked her or something.
But that lob play, I mean, it's one of those things. If you're on these girls, I was always a learner. I'm a student of the game. That's how I like to do things, and all my kids know that in my classroom, and they probably get frustrated of me saying those things. But how many times have they thrown that lob pass, and these girls were on the bench, they were watching that, and I could have called that from the time we knew it was going to be an inbounds play. But
Yep. Well, the rebound went a little bouncy, and off of Dale. Looks like it's going to be Wewoka's ball. Laney was, to give her due credit, she was lined up right.
She was right there, but she
could have used a little help on the weak side.
Absolutely,
I agree with that. Well, missed 3 and rebound by Dale. Grace is bringing the ball down, pull-up jumper in the middle of the lane, and it's good for 2. So nice answering there. Wewoka's in the double bonus. We're still just in the bonus. Brought up by number 12 over to 5. 5. Skip pass to 3. Tries to inbounds it to the guard, but Grace is there, picks the ball up. Nice little in the passing lane over to Cicely Shirey down the middle. Back cut by Laney, gets the pass, goes up for 2, gets blocked, rebounds herself, and gives it over to Gracie, who drives the middle, puts it up, doesn't get it, but rebounds herself as well. Skip pass over to 3 into Elia Landreth, who gets just absolutely mauled. And will be on the line shooting 2.
And I believe that's 23's 5th foul as well.
If it's either one of those 4 was on 4 fouls too, I believe. So I'm not sure they called it on.
Looks like they called it on number 3, so nobody goes out.
I'm not sure she was in the play, but Elia Landreth misses the first of her 2 shots. 62-37 right now, Dale Lady Pirates. And Elia Landreth resets herself, easily knocks down the second one. Wewoka inbounds it. Brings it down the middle, number 3, Mariah, over to 12, back over to 3. Drives the middle, loses the ball, gathered up by Gracie. Gracie driving hard down the middle to the left side. Does a spin move, back to the middle, pull-up jumper, no good, off the side, and 23 gathers the rebound for Wewoka. Brings it up the left side, contested by Cicely, and then, wow, that was a nice job by number 3. We're going with Avery on that. She did a nice job of getting her feet set, but with a no call, ball out of bounds, going to be Wewoka's ball.
Oh, they can't throw a lob this time to number 4 because she's throwing it out of bounds, but let's see what they come up with.
Lob to 23. Well, pretty close. It was an inbounds 23. Off the glass, Elia Landreth gets the rebound. Long pass over to Gracie. Gracie drives it up to...
Under 30 seconds right here. Let's see if we go for a shot.
Laney for the 3. Oh, just off the back iron. Rebounded by Wewoka. It's a good-looking shot when they left her hand. Number 3 takes it all the way down. Gracie blocks it. Gathers up the rebound. Looks like Gracie's not going to be stopped. She's going to drive it all the way for the 2. and gets it. 65-37 final score. Your Dale Lady Pirates prevail against Wewoka. Good game. Put it together today. I think it's going to be a confidence booster for the Dale Lady Pirates. I saw a lot of different play than we've seen in previous games. So, good game by them. We should be back in about 10 minutes with the boys game. Remember, if you are watching this, you need to reload your browsers or your TVs because the stream will be a different stream. So reload those, and in about 10 minutes we'll be back on the air. Thank you for joining us.